Good morning, Baltimore. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, social media. Social media for social change. I don't need a million people to mark. I need a million people to pay attention. All right? Mic check. When I walk in the room, people pay attention. They had the congressional forum last night for Martin Luther King's Day. All right? On February the 7th, 2011, I applied for Martin Luther King's job. Martin Luther King been dead for like 50 years. We always talk about Martin. We always talk about Malcolm. We always talk about Marcus Garvey. We always talk about Thurgood Marshall. Now, if you can have another Michael Jordan, if you can have another Shaquille O'Neal, why can't you have another Martin Luther King? His job is a thankless job. His job has no rewards. His job was work. His job was like Jesus. So I call it my Jesus trick when people see me. Last night I went to the congressional. All right, I'm at Starbucks every morning. Social media for social change. All right, me and Starbucks is doing this thing together because they're getting ready to get involved in the community. Since I'm in the community, we're going to partnership up. They're going to partnership up with me on homeless issues. And other issues they might not. I'm at Starbucks regardless if they partnership with me or not. All right. Social media for social change. They got Wi-Fi. Starbucks has 1 billion people that watch. So I tag all the Starbucks in. I don't need mainstream media. Mainstream media is trying to attach themselves to social media because printed media is getting ready to fall out. The Baltimore Sun is getting ready to fall out. I showed you the Baltimore Sun last night. Their photographer. I showed you the Baltimore Blue last night. I'm going to put this camera in everybody's face. I'm making a movie about y'all. Let me show you my table. I didn't bring my cell phone this morning. I walked out the door without my phone. But this is what this table looks like. I set the table. All right. That's what the table looked like. I'm going to show you the tree and the root of the problem. I'm going to show you the tree and I'm going to show you the root of the problem. Now we talk about the violence in Baltimore. Well, it's about the war on drugs. We talk about that police officer that just got jumped yesterday. They got spit in his face. We don't know what that police officer said to them people when they was there. He should have the camera on. When he approached that crowd, he knew what he was going into. Y'all get a police a pass. Them police killed Freddie Gray. Freddie Gray didn't spit in his face. You know what I'm saying? He didn't spit in his face. They killed Emmett Till. Emmett Till didn't do nothing. They killed Tyrone West. Tyrone West didn't do nothing. If that man spit in that man's face, what did that man say to that man to make him spit in his face? He had to cut that switch on him. You feel me? Everybody got a switch. Don't switch up. Y'all trying to send them to jail because how far can prosecutors go? They can go as far as they want in Baltimore. Y'all know what these is, don't you? Them Jackie Chans. I kept my Jackie Chans because this is all I came out of jail with on in May of 2011. A pair of Jackie Chans, a white beater, and some blue jeans. I ain't have a coat. I ain't had nothing. Y'all took everything I owned. Y'all made me homeless because I was making a movie about y'all. Like I said, it's about your prison industry and mass incarceration. It's about the art of getting money. Convicts lawyers called. Yeah, see the dates on this? It's from 2010. I've been doing this since 2006, really since 1986. Media, mainstream media is shielding this. This is why I do my live feeds. This is why I use Starbucks. All right, mainstream media. Now, Lester Holt went to jail, stayed in jail for a couple of days, you know, showed a little whatever. He didn't show the real shit. This the real shit. This right here. That's the art of getting money, the money you make off of black bodies. Like I said, it's the Constitution. I gave this Constitution to Chief Hyatt, Governor Hogan, Governor O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Judge Holland, Judge Papaya, Judge Janae. It's the Constitution. And Judge Roberts, Chief Justice Roberts got this. Gave it to Chief Justice Roberts when I started this. Right here. First Amendment. That means I got a right to make a movie. I don't have to be white to make a movie. I can make a movie about the politics. I can make a movie about the war on drugs. I was making a movie about N62528. N62528. The war on drugs, the violence and the corruption behind the war on drugs, the money that thrives behind the war on drugs. In 1986, I gave you Malcolm X. In 2011, I gave you Martin Luther King. I put that toilet in Charleston because I was applying for his job. It's called public accommodations. If I couldn't sit at your lunch counters and piss in your toilets back in the 60s and the 50s, I was just giving you a memory. But them toilets is good in the penitentiary. We traded the cotton for cocaine, the plantation for the penitentiary, and we still the cash crop. The toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. And in jail, a toilet is in every cell. Think about that. It's the Maryland Black Caucus. Like I said, I applied for his job. So y'all running for Congressman Cummings' office, but y'all couldn't do your work when you was a senator or a delegate. You know what I'm saying? But you want Congressman Cummings' seat. Congressman Cummings' seat got $1 billion in the district. It's a lot of money for one person to have. It's a lot of money for the corruption to continue. You feel me? It's making a movie. All I need is this piece of paper and this right here. That's a court order for my property to be returned. That's a court order. Constitution say right to property. At the conclusion of a trial, all property is supposed to be returned to the defendant if he was found innocent. If he is found innocent of all charges, his property is supposed to be returned. If the property is not returned, he's supposed to be compensated, fully compensated for all his property. The truck was worth $6,000. The contents of the truck was $130 million. The contents of the truck was $130 million. It was a movie. It was a movie. $130 million. And the Constitution say you got to pay me. I don't need a lawyer. The Constitution say it. Public accommodations, 1964 Public Accommodations Act. I get a right to approach the grand jury. You don't give me my money, we take this shit to court. We're going to finish this where we started this at. We're going to go to a federal court. See that? See that? We're going to go to a federal court of law. We're going to settle this in court. If you don't give me my money freely and duly and at the expense and the convenience of my government, you're going to give it to me the easy way or the hard way. Like I said, y'all running for Congressman Cummings' seat. My paperwork in Congressman Cummings' office, I got a stack like that. So as soon as you sit in the seat, you got to see me if you like it or not. Baltimore, the city that reads, read this. I was kidnapped by the state for making a movie about the prison industry. I'm a whistleblower on the prison industry. Martin went to jail in Memphis He wrote letters for Birmingham jail. I did the same thing.
It's like that one thing about routine that she wants.
That's 2009. Shellenberger had it, Judge Turnbull had it, Doug Gansler had it, Governor O'Malley had it, and y'all locked me up in 2011 to keep this from going to court. I'm smarter than the average bear. You learn a lot from a dummy. I'm a high school dropout, so dropping you some knowledge. That's U.S. District Court. That's Judge Bennett. We clear? Baltimore, the city that reads. I know you can read that. If you can't read it, go to Governor Hogan's office. How you doing? Take it easy. All right, go to Governor Hogan's office. Go to Governor Hogan's office. Yeah. So that accountability bill that y'all going in 2020, that accountability bill is going to apply to y'all, and I'm going to push that bill. I was kidnapped from my home February the 7th, 2011. I was supposed to be going to Las Vegas, Nevada. This movie was supposed to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was going out to Nevada to sell it. I got a family member called Tamara Marion. It's Sean Marion's sister. Mark Hill got family out there. I was going to meet up with a lot of my friends and family from Waukegan, Illinois, out in Las Vegas, and I was going to ask them if they wanted to get together to make this movie. Because, see, they knew me from Waukegan. I moved to Baltimore, but we met up and got a lot of people from Waukegan and Las Vegas. My mom, I've been living out in Vegas since the 80s. I've been going out to Vegas since the 80s. When I got locked up in Illinois, I had an interstate compact. My interstate compact said I can go to Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Baltimore, Maryland. The tale of three cities. You feel me? I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. During 1977, 78, 79, I transported drugs on the USS Mississippi with the knowledge of my captain. You can look at my DD-214. You can look at my background check. Don't ask, don't tell, ain't just for gays in the military. Loan sharking, gambling, prostitution, and drugs. That's what I was doing 77, 78, and 79. That's what I was doing for a living. When I got out of the military, I went straight to the streets. 1981, I had a territorial drug dispute. Had a shooting. 1986, I quit. I put my guns down. I didn't want to sell drugs no more. N62528. It's making a movie about this, like American Gangster. Yeah, Waukegan's worst to Baltimore's best, and I'm the best at what I do. I'm good in the hood. Yeah, I'm shorty. See that? Now you can go to Shorty's Voice, this YouTube page, that link right there, and it got everything. Everything is on video. I got 238 videos, uncut, unedited, raw and real. Go to the emails. Taxation without representation is a violation of my constitutional right. You got to do what you got to do. Peter Francott, you got to give me an audit. Brian Frost, consumer protection fraud. My business was stolen from me, and Baltimore County participated in it. They accepted forged checks. They accepted forged documents. They accepted, and they permitted, Shellenberger permitted this to happen. So Shellenberger need to go to jail. My main focus 2020 is to disbar and dismantle the Democratic Party and the corruption. Shellenberger is your weakest link. If Shellenberger goes to Annapolis, anything that Shellenberger testifies for, anything that Mosby testifies for is going to be disputed because Johnny Oleski asked for the Department of Justice to investigate. The investigation is Shellenberger. The state prosecutor got this. Chief Hyatt got this. The Inspector General got this. Robert Hurd of Department of Justice got this. I'm getting ready to suck up all y'all's air in 2020. Y'all have public events, I'm going to be shutting them down. Like I said, I gave this paperwork to the candidates last night. So we don't say that I ambushed y'all. I gave this to the candidates last night, and I gave it to Hassan Giordano last night. So when I refer to this information, we on the same page. I'm a prisoner's right advocate. Inmates' wages fueling the debate. Maryland gets $500 million a year off of prison labor. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation cotton for cocaine and wheat, a cash crop. $500 million that you make off of locking up black bodies. Yeah.
How are you doing?
She crying victim here, and she's not the victim. Marilyn Mosby been knowing about this since 2014. John Cardins, Marilyn Mosby, Brian Frost, Brian Baith, David Wiggins, Hassan Giordano, Marilyn Mosby, and Nick Mosby. We was at the candidacy forum at the NAACP. I ran for office. I just don't run my mouth. I ran as a lieutenant governor with Brian Baith. Yeah. We got the pictures. We got the group photo. You feel me? So everybody in that picture know what I be about. I'm about prisoners' right advocacy. I came here by myself. I work by myself. I take pictures with everybody. I work with everybody that's doing something positive in Baltimore. I even take pictures with people I don't like. It's like the 48 powers of law. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't from here. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Zion, Illinois. I'm that man from Zion. 5'3" ain't gonna get no bigger. I ain't 3/5 of a man, goddamn. Now, if you name the courthouse after Congressman Cummings, like I said, he got my paperwork. So I'm in a win-win situation. Whoever gets Congressman Cummings' seat got to see me. And the ones that are sitting in the House of Delegates in the Senate, Sid Noor, Kettleman, y'all, they've been avoiding me. Speaker of the House Jones has a whistleblower's application. 2020, I want to access the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. I want the state to return my property or compensate me for my property, which is at the low end is $130 million. 130. Price tag on my shit is $132 million. 132.6. $132.6 million is what you owe me. I don't want no more than what you owe me. That's the low bid. The contents of my vehicle was worth $130 million. I was making a movie about Baltimore called Baltimore Rewired. Now, if I go to find out how much they made off the wire, I'm going to charge you how much they made off the wire, because the difference between the wire and me, the wire is a fictional story. Mine's a factual story. When I say Congressman Cummings, I can say Congressman Cummings. When I say Commissioner Harrison, I can say Commissioner Harrison. I took the pictures with him. I took the videos with him. When I say David Wiggins is a wife beater, I can say David Wiggins is a wife beater. I took pictures with him. I know his wife. I don't have to change nobody's name. The movie's worth $130 million. I set the price tag. I changed my product. I ain't changed my hustle. See that? This is evidence. This is my intellectual property and evidence. The Maryland Black Caucus. The supporters of shorties. State prosecutor, inspector general, and the Department of Justice. I'm gonna finish what I started, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. I told you we could do this the easy way or the hard way. It don't matter to me. This easy to me. This ain't my first day on the playground. I did this shit in '86. I went to jail in 1986. I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I turned in my client list. My client list was the who's who of Waukegan, Illinois. Y'all didn't want that. Then you took my client list and you took $15,000 from me. Y'all owe me $15,000 at 30% interest over 40 years, like a student loan. You're gonna learn something 2020. Find Waldo. The art of getting money. Governor Hogan. And the Constitution. Where's Waldo? No, where's Shorty? I'll be in Annapolis today. This is going to the Maryland Senate. This going to the House of Delegates. And this going to Governor Hogan. All right. Starbucks and Shorty. Social justice to social change. Governor Hogan had me put out the State House last year on the last day of session when I came out about the policemen's guns and John Hopkins. I got it on videotape. I had a witness. I got a witness to everything that I do. And my witness list gonna be scandalous. I'm headed to Annapolis. I'll see you by 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm gonna let traffic die down. Then I'm gonna deliver this to the House, the Senate, and the Governor Hogan. And I'm gonna ask to be scheduled to have a meeting with Governor Hogan. And I'm gonna file them charges. Give me what belongs to me. I'm in a win-win situation. Movie gonna come out because somebody gonna buy this. Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV. I'm going to TMZ.com and asking for a job. See if they want me to work out here on the East Coast. Because see, I'm good at what I do. I'm a professional pisser offer. When I walk in the room, people get real uncomfortable. They get real uncomfortable. It's the art of getting money in Baltimore. I'm gonna show you the money behind the prison industry. If I can go to jail, you can go to jail too. They make shoes to fit you. Think about that. Shellenberger go to jail? Yeah, I want to see him in some Jackie Chans. Really, he gonna wear flip-flops. You know what that's about.